My name is Alan Stein, and I'm a strength and conditioning coach from Rockville, Maryland, about 20 minutes north of DC. I own a company called Elite Athlete Training Systems, and I'm the head strength and conditioning coach at Montrose Christian, a Nike Elite program. I'm here today to share with you some drills, but more importantly, some concepts on how you can build a championship level program through your off-season workouts. There's absolutely no debate that if you can make your players bigger, faster, stronger, and get them in better basketball shape, that will produce more wins during the season. But I'm here to share with you some ideas of some other traits and habits that you can build through these workouts, again, to give you a championship level program. Now, I've never met these guys and they've never met me, so the stuff I'm going to put them through is not any type of choreographed routine. It's going to be a very similar workout that I'll do when I get back to DC with Montrose. Now, one of the most important things for us to understand is that we have to build habits with our players in our program on a year-round basis. It can't be something we only do from November to March. So the things we're going to implement today are going to help us improve with our players communication, toughness, and competitiveness. Some of the drills initially are going to look a little bit chaotic. They're designed that way on purpose because it's going to force these guys to talk. It's going to force them to communicate through every drill. They'll be talking to each other. Another thing that's very important with our drills is to take our players out of their comfort zone. We have to improve toughness, mentally and physically. It's not easy to get players to get down and stay in and move from a solid defensive stance. And it has to be something we condition their minds and bodies to do on a year-round basis. And then lastly is competitiveness. I try and make as many of our drills as possible where they're competing against each other, or they're competing against their own personal best, or competing against the clock. I heard a very interesting interview the other day with Pat Riley. Pat Riley, at the end of the season, as you know, the Miami Heat were swept by the Bulls in the first round, and he held his end-of-year interviews individually with each player. And he said there was a common theme with almost every single person he spoke with. They thought they could just turn it on. They thought because last year they won the championship and they had, good veterans coming back, that they could just turn it on when they needed to. And obviously they couldn't. So it's important you understand the same is true with your program. The ability to compete is something we have to condition our kids to do on a daily basis, year-round. It can't just start when the lights come on that first Friday or Saturday when you guys play. So the drills we do today, again, we're going to work on communication, we're going to work on toughness and competitiveness. If I can get you guys to hop up and just jog down to this baseline, please. One of the things that I mentioned before, it's about developing habits. I've been extremely fortunate to work with a lot of great players and have been influenced by a lot of great coaches. Right now, my most recognized client is Kevin Durant, who just finished probably the most impressive freshman year of anybody in college basketball. Now, we can all agree Kevin is extremely talented, and Kevin was born with some tools that a lot of us and a lot of our players were not born with. But what separates Kevin from a lot of other players are his habits, his work habits, the things that Kevin does on a daily basis. When we're working out, his focus, his work ethic is extremely impressive. And these, again, are things that he's been conditioned since he was younger, so now, again, it's just instinct. It's just habit. Now, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with a warm-up. From a physiological standpoint, the reason we warm up at Montrose before everything we do, whether it's an off-season workout, whether it's a practice, or whether it's a game, we always go through a standardized warm-up. From the physiological side of things, we do it because it makes the muscles more elastic, and it makes the joints kind of lubricated and ready to go. But I'm kind of a big picture guy. I try and look at benefits above and beyond that. And the main reason we warm up is, again, we want to set the tone for the workout that we're about to go through. And at Montrose, we prepare for everything the exact same way. It doesn't matter, again, if it's an off-season workout, it doesn't matter if it's a practice, or if we're playing for the championship, the national title in high school, we prepare the exact same way. So right now, we're going to go through a warm-up, and here's what we're going to have each guy do. Everybody needs to grab a partner, and each pair needs one tennis ball. Everything with strength and conditioning comes down to being able to elicit an effort. The more effort you can get your players to give, the better the response. In today's day and age, kids get bored very, very quickly. So it's my job and it's your job as coaches to try and come up with new drills, new ways to get the same things accomplished. What we're going to do right now, while there'll be some added benefit, is going to help improve their focus. We're going to help improve communication. But as far as the body responds to it, it's no different than if they just ran a couple laps around the gym. But I think that's boring, and these guys would think that's boring too. So right now we're going to try and shake things up a little bit, do things a little bit different. Each partner, the guy with the ball is going to get in a single file line right here. So I got a single file line right here holding one tennis ball. Your partner is going to face you. Now everything we do in basketball is important. So let's just say you're my partner right now. What's your name? Ryan. Ryan, just step right outside the lane. We're going to keep our ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders facing this way. And we're going to jog back and forth. We're going to throw with our inside hand. So you're throwing with your left, I'm throwing with my right. We're just playing catch. Ryan, you say my name. Alan. Ryan. Ryan. Ryan, say my name. Ryan. Just like that. Yep, there you go. And we'll finish all the way down. Go ahead, jog back. Quick, quick, quick. Now, basketball's all about spacing, so I need to make sure you stay outside of the width of the lane. Call the guy's name out when you're throwing in the ball. You're throwing with your inside hand, which will be your left. You're throwing with your inside hand, will be your right. Only use the hand to catch and throw that I just said. Don't use the other hand to catch it. Ready, go. When the guy in front of you gets to the free throw line, next guy go. Here you go, Ryan. Spacing, stay outside the lane. Same thing coming back, same thing coming back. Ready, go. Call the name out, let me hear it. Now we're getting them to talk. We're getting them to focus. They got to concentrate. That's okay, you're going to drop a few. Same thing, now you're working with your outside hand. Outside hand, your right, your left. It's okay, just keep going. If you drop it, just keep going. You're trying to get 2 to 3 touches from end to end. Same thing coming back, bring it back. Ready, go. Outside hand, talk to him, talk to him. Get moving, let's go. We're just warming up, we're about to crank it up, let's go. Now we're going behind the back. You're throwing with your outside hand. So you catch here, behind the back. Catch here, behind the back. Lead them, go. There you go, that's okay. Good catch. That's okay. Try and just catch and throw with the hand that I said. Behind the back, behind the back. That's okay, good. If you drop it, hustle up and get it. It's a loose ball, go get that thing. Same thing coming back, bring it back. Ready, go. Quick, quick, quick. There you go. Call the names. Call the names. That's okay. Oh, don't go into there. There you go. Now we're going to step slide. It's very important as basketball players we loosen up the muscles of the hips and groin. So now we're going to stay square to each other. We'll throw with the lead hand, step slide, just nice and easy. We're not going super fast. Ready, go. So you're throwing with your left, you got your right, bet. Next guy, go. You can go a little bit faster. Loosen up the muscles of the hips and groin. Talk. I'm only hearing 1 or 2 guys talk. Talk. Talk to each other. Talk to each other. Same thing coming back. Still lead hand. So now you use the other hand. Once again, while we're warming up their bodies, we're also warming up their minds. They understand we're getting ready to compete. At Montrose, as I said, it's a conditioned response that we're looking for. Our players know that we do this before, not necessarily this particular warm-up. We like to have some variety, but we do some type of standardized warm-up in dynamic flexibility before everything we do. We can't tell our players that, yeah, every day we need you to compete, but we're only going to warm up for real before a game or before practice. We do this before every single thing that we do. And what ends up happening, it's a conditioned response, just like Pavlov's dog. Our players know when we start to warm up, we start to go through our dynamic flexibility, the lights are about to come on. We're about to get after it. We're about to compete. We're going to scratch. We're going to fight. We're going to go live. So they know that. And again, that's one of the habits we're trying to create. Let me see one ball. Need a second ball. Now you guys are going to spread out, and again, I'll demonstrate with one player. Where's Ryan? Come on out, buddy. You can leave that ball. And then they're going to spread out. This is when things can get a little bit chaotic because we're going to have players all over the court, and they need to talk. You're going to get in a good defensive stance. I'm just going to drop a ball. When it hits the ground, I want you to catch it after 1 bounce. There you go. That's okay. No, don't worry about it. You're doing fine, bud. Yeah, don't anticipate. There you go. If he catches it, I step back 6 inches. Good. Step back 6 inches. Both feet on the line. That's okay. Perfect. Yeah, give him a hand. That's great. So you guys spread out. You're going to actually use the sideline. Go on the sideline. One player's holding 2 tennis balls. We've got more there. other players on the line. If they catch it, you step back 6 inches. If they miss it, stay where you are. All right, quickly, let's go, let's go. I got 2 here if anybody needs them. Spread out, anywhere on the sideline. Guy doing the drills on the sideline, that's cool. You're cool. Hey guys, we got a whole court. Spread out, we got a whole court. Don't need everybody in the corner. You just hold them at shoulder height, just drop them. You're not trying to fake them out. As soon as they catch 3 in a row, switch with your partner. Quick, quick. Once again, right now, we're just working on warming up. Warming up the body, warming up the mind. There you go. Don't take a cheat step. Everything you do, go forward. Nice. All right, stop for just a second. What's your name? Josh, turn around, face these folks. All right, I got him real quick. Josh, now you just face, what did I say? Face those folks. Don't look at me, there you go. I'm just gonna say ball. When I say ball, you turn around, find the ball, and catch it off one bounce. Ball. There you go, cool, let's go. Oh, you had it though, hear it? Go face the other way. Ball. There you go, find it, there you go. Let's get one more, you're doing great, you're doing great. Ball. Go get it. Attaboy, good. All right, same thing. Call ball. The only thing you're listening for right now is your partner. Don't worry about anything else in the world, but when your partner says ball. There you go, make him work. Don't put it in his back pocket. Spread him out a little bit. There you go, make him work, make him work. The other thing we constantly encourage at Montrose is being a good teammate, is being selfless, not selfish. You want to make sure that you are trying to make your teammate better. Because if you're making your teammate better and then they do the same thing for you, we all get better by default. Go ahead and switch partners if you didn't already. Real quick. All right, time. What's your name?
Hoffa.
Hoffa. All right, over here, buddy. I want you to lay down in a push-up position. Put your hands on the line, head facing this way, other way. Sorry, not good directions. Lay down flat. You're just chilling out. You're looking straight ahead. Don't look at me. He's going to lay down. I'm going to roll the ball. When he sees the ball in his peripheral vision, he's going to get to his feet, run, pick it up as quick as he can. Don't dive or don't be the hero. Just go get it. Look ahead.
I get up?
Yeah, go. You got to get up. Go get it. And bring it back, jog back. And if I'm his partner, I'm going to lay down next, then he would roll it for me. So go ahead, run down one more time. Sometimes it'll go straight, sometimes it'll be at angles. Go get it, quick. All right, so if I'm his partner, then I'm already laying down. Hoffa's going to jog back, and then he'd roll for me. Ready, go. Oh, yeah, thanks. Spread out. Now, especially if you got guys on the other side, you got to talk. I didn't bring any helmets. Don't run into each other. Got to talk. Stay low, stay low. There you go. Jog back. You're already down. You're already down. Down, 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 down. Go ahead, roll. Now you get down, you down, you down. Quick, quick, quick. Let's try and get 6 or 7 of these. Raising up from a lying position is great for the hips and hip flexors. You can roll it at angles. Looking good, looking good. You guys doing great, I appreciate it. Now again, right now we're doing this for the purpose of a warm-up. We could also do some things to switch this around and actually turn these into some pretty good conditioning drills as well. And time. As we mentioned before, and everybody hold, whatever is important to you as a coach during the season, it's very important that you stress those same things in the off-season workouts. Again, habits can't be created from November to March. They have to be done on a year-round basis. At Montrose, if a coach or if anybody's speaking, nobody moves. Eyes are on the person. We'll tie the shoe later. Nobody moves. You're not fiddling around with the ball. Everyone stops. Everyone looks at the coach. Now, you guys are doing fine. I'm not trying to yell at y'all. But in general, if that's something that's important like it is in Montrose, then it needs to be important on a year-round basis. Next portion of this drill. What's your name? Nick, lay down, just like we did. Now we're going to add a second ball. I'm going to roll the first ball. Nick's going to sprint and pick it up like he did. He's going to open up and defensive slide to pick up the second ball. Then he'll jog back and he'll do the same thing for his partner. So we got 2 balls coming. You pick up the first one, open up, get the second one. Go get it. And then turn and slide, 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 slide. Attaboy, you jog back, you're down. All right, ready? Go. You got 30 seconds. Get as many as you can. After your first couple rolls, you get used to it. Don't be afraid to put a little mustard on it now. Put something on it. Again, don't be selfish. Make your teammate better. Everything you do, you got to make your teammate better. Excellent, excellent. Now again, keep working, fellas, keep working. Physiologically, you can see they're starting to sweat a little bit. We're loosening up their muscles because we want to do that before we go to our dynamic warm-up. All right, time. Young man, what's your name? Keith, meet me in the middle. Keith, I need two, just one there. Now we're going to go to this is one of my favorite drills. It's called a two-ball dance. You're going to get in a good athletic stance, defensive stance. When we teach our players to be in an athletic stance, if at any point you can't touch your knees, you're not low enough. You can't play the game of basketball standing straight up. You got to play from low to high. You can't shoot a jump shot like this because you'd have to go down first. And you certainly can't play defense unless you're low. So if at any time we're doing a drill, if a player can't touch their knees, they're too high. So you're in a good athletic stance. I'm going to drop a ball. You're going to catch it, toss it back to me nice and easy. We're going to dance a little bit. Ready? Just catch, toss back, catch, toss back. We're just tossing nice and easy. We can cover some landscape if we got some room. Let's go. Let's cover a little real estate. You and me. Here we go. Oh, that's okay. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ready? Let's get 5. Yeah, that's it. Clap up. Encourage your teammate. Encourage your teammate. Don't be selfish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Time. Now here's what we'll go right to this. Get in a good athletic stance. You ever played the game where you try and slap somebody's hand? Yeah. Put your hands on top of mine. Don't slap me though. There you go. Let's get another one. Oh, you had it. One more. Now we're going to add hey, give him a hand, by the way. That's great. That's much harder than it looks. Now we're going to add a second ball. He's going to catch the first one. I'm going to throw the second one, leap up, catch it at its highest point. It's okay. You can jump higher than that, Keith, can't you? All right. Let's do it. Don't sandbag. Go get it. That's what I'm talking about. Give him a hand. That's great. All right, give him your partner. Start with the two-ball dance. After about 15, 20 throws, get the two-ball drop, add the second ball. You ready? Go. Just dance with him a little bit. Just drop it. Let it bounce. Let it bounce. Let it bounce. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Let it go. There you go. Move around a little bit. We got a nice big court. We got plenty of real estate around here. Move. All right, go right to the two-ball drop. Now this creates the same, go ahead, you don't look at me, go. The same focus that you need trying to hit a free throw at the end of the game. The only thing in the world these guys are worried about right now is catching that ball that's being dropped. They've got nothing else to worry about in the entire world but catching that ball. And then throw that second one. Go ahead and throw that second one, Josh. Go get it, leap. And then switch. All right, you get the idea. Time, jog it down to that baseline. Please put the balls in the bag. Just stand there. Now, depending on your situation, you may not have the 12 to 15 minutes we just took to do that warm-up. It's still in your best interest to invest 4, 5 minutes in any type of warm-up. If you only have an hour that you've got the gym, take 4 or 5 minutes. If you have more time, I thought that was a pretty productive warm-up. We could have stretched it out a little bit more if we needed to. Now we're going to go to what's called dynamic flexibility. The day and age of having your players sit in a circle at midcourt and stretch is over. There's a much more productive way to get their minds and their bodies ready to play. Like I said before, we want a conditioned response. We're looking for Pavlov's dog. When we start going through with Montrose, dynamic flexibility movements, I'm telling you, the kids know. You can see it in their eyes. They start to sweat. They know we're getting ready to go live. We're getting after it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a few different ones. Let me get let's just walk up to the free throw line extended. We've got some very, very basic dynamic flexibility that we do. Right now, I just want you to hug a knee to chest. Just walk, hug knee to chest, pop up on that back ankle. I'm going to throw a whole bunch of different ones at you. We've got about 25 or 30 different dynamic flexibility movements that we like to use. Every workout, we'll pick a different 6 to 10. Coming back, just pulling heel to butt. Right back to the free throw line, heel to butt. This is the stretching, by the way. Having your players sit on their backside and stretch is extremely disengaging. All right, now we're coming back. You're going to do what's called a Frankenstein march. Keep your legs straight, kick it up to the opposite fingertip. Legs straight, up to the opposite fingertip. Ready, go. Now, as I mentioned, we do this before everything. Now, at Montrose, we have some games. All right, coming back, you're going to go pointers. You're going to point your toe straight up in the air, reach down with the opposite fingertip, try and grab underneath your shoe. Good pause for the cause at the bottom, stand all the way up in between. Pause for the cause, that's right. There'll be times at Montrose, we may be playing a school in inner city Washington, D.C., and we have to change in a classroom, and they give us a space, a hallway, you know, not much bigger than from here to the baseline, and we've got 15 guys that we need to warm up before. We still do an active warm-up and dynamic flexibility. We don't just say, oh, I guess we can't do it today. It's all about a conditioned response. So now we're going to go to a few things that we can do stationary. So if you imagine we're in a very small area, you're going to squat down, got your fingertips on the ground. Go ahead. I want you to see you're stretching your groin and your low back. Try and keep your heels on the ground. I just want you to raise your backside up as high as you can, but don't let your fingers leave the ground. And then go back down. So we get a good groin stretch at the bottom. Raise up. High as you can. Get a good hamstring stretch at the top. Count out about 5 or 6 of those. Looking good, looking good. With our dynamic flexibility, we're paying a lot of attention to the muscles of the groin, hips, low back, and Achilles, because those are the areas most commonly injured with basketball players. Now we'll all face this direction. You're going to lunge to your left. You're going to step over with your right foot and stretch straight down. And you're going to lunge to the right. You're going to step over with your left foot, stretch straight down. Let's get 3 each side. So again, we don't need a lot of space. These are fairly stationary. Looking good, fellas, looking good? No, you're coming back this way then. So you should be going back and forth. So we'll go here, stretch, then we'll come back this way. So we're not taking up a lot of room, but we could do it progressively. Forward, you're right. Let's get 3 each side. Once again, for the sake of argument, if you've only got the gym for an hour because you're sharing it with somebody else, I recommend you take at least 3 or 4 minutes to do some type of warm-up, which again is to get the body moving. Then you take 3 or 4 minutes to do some type of dynamic flexibility. Another one we can do is called the inchworm. You're just going to get in a plank position right here. I want you to keep your legs straight. I just want you to walk your feet in as high as you can. When you can't walk them in any higher, walk your hands back out. Feet in, legs stay straight. Good hamstring stretch. And walk it out. Let's get 4 of those. Walk it out, walk it out. There you go. Legs straight, only moving in on the ankles. Excellent, guys. Legs straight, stick straight. Looking good, fellas, looking good. I appreciate the effort. The other problem with having your players sit in a circle at mid-court and stretch, they lose the warm-up effect. Unless it's, you know, in Las Vegas and it's 98 degrees outside and everybody in there is hot as hell, if your players warm up and get a sweat going, then you have them sit on their backside for the next 10 minutes to stretch, they lose that warm-up effect. So now these players are still sweating because we've got them moving. Last one we'll do coming back. Get in the plank position right here. Take your left foot and put it in front of your left hand. You're going to feel a real good stretch in your backside and hips. Then bring your right foot up, then walk it out. Then bring right, left. Your hands never leave the ground. Let's get 2 each side. You guys are doing great. And the fun part too, if you like to play some mind games, I mean, this is just the warm-up. Some of these guys are already moaning and groaning and complaining. We hadn't even started the workout yet. We're about to take it live in just a minute. Last thing we're going to do right now, great stabilization exercise for your upper body. You're going to get in a push-up position. You're going to try and keep everything in your body stationary. You're going to bring a hand up, put it on your shoulder, pause, and then replace. Try not to let anything else in your body move except that hand. Hold it for 3 seconds and replace. As soon as you do 3 of those each side, I want you to go out, out, in, fast as you can for 10. Ready, go. Plank position. Bring a hand up, touch your shoulder. Pause for the cause at the top. There you go. Don't let anything else move. Don't jack your rear end up in the air. There you go. That's great. You guys look great. Yeah, y'all can give them a hand. They're working. Give them a little bit of a hand encouragement. There you go. Looking good. You guys doing great. Keep it up. Quick, 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 quick. There you go, brother. And as soon as you get those, hop up, line up on the baseline. Awesome work, fellas. I appreciate the effort. That's our warm-up. Now we're going to begin the actual workout. A big buzzword in the training community are plyometrics. All of us want our players to become more explosive, want our players jumping higher. In basketball, we're always thinking of ways to get our players to jump higher vertically. We're going to pay attention now to making your players more explosive laterally, which is just as important. I need, 5 guys can go with Coach Blair right there. You're going to put these ankle cuffs on. If you can't figure it out, he'll help you out. In general, with our workouts, I'm a pretty simple-minded guy. I don't like to use a whole lot of different gadgets and gizmos and so forth. Things we do use fairly regularly, the heavy trainer ball, which you can get right over there with KBA, are great, and these ankle cuffs, and then obviously the tennis balls. If you don't have the money for your program to get the ankle cuffs, I'll show you some alternatives. Now, every state has different rules and guidelines of what you can and cannot do as far as strength and conditioning workouts are concerned. So this entire workout today, we won't even use an actual regulation basketball. The only thing we'll use are the tennis balls, the ankle cuffs, and we can use the heavy trainers. Let me get you two gentlemen, each guy grab, one of the heavy balls. All right, you guys are gonna get a single file line right here. You're gonna face these folks right here, just single file line. You're up first. I want you to get in a wider than normal defensive stance, over-exaggerate it so we've got as much tension as we can. You're gonna step in 6, out 6, in 6, out 6, just like this. Your feet never come any closer than this the whole time. Hands are up and active. Stay nice and low. You're going from this free throw line to that baseline. As soon as he's about 2 or 3 feet ahead, you go. Go. You guys are gonna do something very similar. If you don't have access to the ankle cuffs, we're gonna do what's called walk the ball. You're gonna get down in the same position, and you're just walking the ball, just nice and easy. Step slide. Once again, your feet don't come any closer than this. Hands on the ball. I only have 2 of the heavy trainers, so just these 2 guys. You guys get to chill for a minute. Stay nice and low. Yeah, all the way to the baseline. Then take one giant step forward and bring it back. These guys are feeling a lot of burn in their glutes, hips, low back, and bring it back. Still facing these folks right here. Yes, sir. Yep. Stay low. Yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything, you better be clapping. Hands up and active. That's excellent. Once again, at Montrose, we preach on defense to keep the hands up and active. We're looking for deflections, we're looking for steals. So if that's important to our head coach, which it is, then I have to reinforce it during these workouts. That's great. Hey, last one, come right here. We're gonna work the hip flexors. I just want you to, you're gonna walk right down the middle of the court, put your hands on your head, and I want you to pop your knee up to your elbow. Pop your knee up to your elbow. Ready, go. Yep, all the way to the base. Pop it. I mean, kick it up there. There you go. Yep, same thing. Working the muscles of the hip flex. Pop it up there. I want to see it touch the elbow. Get it up there. Once again, it's important that we stress every single rep of every single set is important. There are no reps off. You can't, as soon as coach looks over this way, you start giving me this little jive right here. You're not going to get better. Every single rep needs to be everything you got. Punch it up. There you go, now we're cooking. I wish I had one of these microphones at Montrose. There you go, and you can take those off and you just jog it back. You can take them off, jog them back. I won't make you go back. When we get our players to be able to defensive slide with the ankle cuffs on, baseline to baseline, 3 consecutive times without rising up out of their stance, their hips and glutes and core are pretty damn strong. Good, jog it back, that's great. Jog, we don't walk anywhere. You can walk in an hour, let's go. Take them off, jog it back. Another great one, we don't really have a wall here, so we can do it, yeah, we do, hang on. Hey, no, that's it, hey, come with me. Quick. This will work. These are called lateral wall sits. He's going to take his right foot. He's going to put it about 2.5, 3 feet away from the wall. Scoot over for just a second. He's going to lift his leg up. His knee, hip, and shoulder are going to be pressed against the wall. I should be able to set a drink on this knee, and this leg is going to stay locked. We're going to sit like that for a minute. I won't forget about you. Ready? Scoot out a little bit. Yep, it's perfect. Just lean with it. You guys keep an eye on him, all right? Hold right there. We're going to do a minute each side. And you guys clap it up for him a little bit. He's going to do a minute each side. We're going to go to some reaction drills. Now, when most of us, there you go, stay up now. You got 30 seconds left on that leg. That's great work. When most of us think about agility, we think, keep it up, I gotta be able to set a drink on that thing. When most of us think about agility, you think about setting cones down and running a very specific pattern through the cones. And while that will improve agility to an extent, what really happens is your players memorize the steps or the pattern to that drill. They're not necessarily becoming more, all right, switch sides. Is that tough? All right, cool. Same thing on the other side. Ready? Get it up. Great way to build muscles for defensive posture. Anyway, back to the agilities. Your players actually just end up memorizing the steps to get through it. So if they run through it at a faster time, doesn't necessarily mean they became more agile. What we want to do is add a reactive component, because we want to make this as game-specific as possible. You will never in a million years tell your players in a timeout, you know, Tommy, I just want you to run down to that point right there, and as soon as you get there, defensive slide over there, and then backpedal back. It doesn't happen. So we want to do things where players have to read and react, whether they're going to react to a visual cue or they're going to react to an audio cue. Same thing as if we're playing in a game. You're responding to the ball, you're responding to a opposing player, 15 seconds, and then you can get some water. So I've got one player up, Josh, right? Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm not great with names. You're going to get in a good defensive stance right here. 4, 3, 2, and you can hop up. Give him a hand, please. Awesome job. Hey, get some water real quick. Now, for the sake of what we're doing for the clinic, we're just going to demonstrate right here with one group. If we were doing this at Montrose or you're doing this at your programs, you could have several of these triangles set up. Actually, as many baskets as you have, you could have set up. Because we'll never do a drill where I got 10 guys picking their nose and 1 guy working. That's not very basketball-specific ratios of work to rest. We want to make sure that as many people are working as possible. So normally, we'd have 4 or 5 baskets set up, 2 or 3 players at a basket, so we'd have a much better work-to-rest ratio. You're going to get in a good defensive stance, and now we're working on help defense. If I hold up a yellow card, or if I say yellow, you're coming over here quick, you're helping out, and you're getting right back as soon as you can. Same thing on this side. If I hold up a green card or say green, we're sprinting, closing out, high hand, contest the shot, backpedal back. So you're always going to be facing this direction. Where those cards go? Say that again? Yeah, I want as much communication as you can give me. Because what I want you to imagine right now is you're in help side defense, and he just got beat right here. His man went right by him, and you're helping out. With any of the drills we do, the key to success is being able to visualize. I don't want him thinking, coach is holding up a yellow card, I'm going to run to the yellow cone. No, that's not helping anybody. I want him to think, you know, what's your name again? Nick just got beat. I got to help Nick, I got you. And then get back. That's what I want you to visualize. I want you to visualize a player. I got a nice little jump shot on me. Don't leave me open right here. You picture coming out and get, no, I'm serious, I got a nice little jump shot. That's better. I probably still would have hit it. Go ahead. All right, ready? And one added twist. If I hold up red, I want you to turn around and either try and touch the rim or touch the glass. Got it? If I hold up red. Ready? We're going live right now. Ready? Quick, get back, quick. Quick. There you go, quick. Quick, back. Give me some ups. Next guy in, quick. Somebody get in. Hurry up. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. You're doing fine. Get back. Quick. There you go, that's nice. 2 hands on the rim, that's good. That's okay. Hey, it's harder than it looks. Shot, shot, shot.
Shot, shot.
And relax. Give him a hand. Now that's okay. He made a mistake. We're all gonna make mistakes. Your players are gonna make mistakes. We tell our guys, if you make a mistake, you make it at 150 miles an hour. If you're gonna run to the wrong damn cone, you run there as fast as you can and then get back. So you better go to the right cone the next time. Got it? Next reaction drill, big man. Grab one of the heavy ball trainers. Nick, you go head out to the, somewhere on the three-point line. Anywhere you want. All right, you're gonna face this way. You're gonna come up 3 successive times. You're gonna touch the ball on the glass. Ball stays above your forehead the whole time. You'll keep coming down to the ground. You're gonna come up 1, down, up 2, down, up 3. On your third one, I want you to pivot, and you're gonna find Nick wherever he is. He's walking along the pro 3. I want you to give him a great outlet pass. Fire it to him, hit him right in the numbers. You're not saying anything, you're just walking around. So he's gonna go tap, 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 and then find you. Ready, go. Glass, glass, not the rubber part, the glass. You're a big young man, there you go. Find it, find it. Bang, give it right back to him, go. Other side of the backboard, other side of the backboard. There you go. Find him. 2 more.
Let's go, Roll. Let's go, baby.
Attaboy.
Let's go, Roll. Let's go, Roll. Be big. Let's go, Roll. Yeah, Roll.
And perfect. Clap it up. All right. Let me get 5 guards. 5 guards that would like to play a lot next year. There we go. Each guy, I want you to stand behind a cone facing these lovely folks here, getting in a good defensive stance. Yep, just one behind each cone. I'm about to lay 5 of them out, don't worry. So we're making a triangle. Or a pyramid, there we go. Get down a defensive stance. Now these are called get backs. We could do this with the whole group. Now when I yell switch, you guys be ready because you're gonna take their place. You're down in a defensive stance. When I point in a direction, I want you to start sliding in that direction. When I yell get back, I want you to turn your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders, sprint back to your cone, and get back down. Got it? Another thing, and I know this sounds a little contradictory, because I said if at any time during a workout you can't touch your knees, then you're not low enough. We don't allow our players to put our hands on their knees at any time during the workout. If you're putting your hands on that knee, what does that make you look? Tired. Makes you look tired. We're not gonna be tired. I know, and you know, these players are gonna be tired from the drills we run. Nothing else is possible. I don't want them to show their opponent that they're tired. I don't like this stuff right here. We get a lot of confidence at Montrose. We've run up and down the court in the first quarter. We're running as hard as we can. First set of free throws, our guys are standing here like this. The other team's doing this. We know we got them. We know we got them. And if that's happening in the fourth quarter, you know, we're gonna put the lights out. All right, so get down nice and low. I'll point, you slide, I say get back, you sprint. Get back! Get back! Don't anticipate. Get back! Get back! You 5 off, next 5 on, quick, 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 quick! Who's gonna be my leader? There we go, up front, I like that. Get back! Get back! Get back! One more for fun. Get back! And sprint off, nice work. My first group of 5 on the baseline. All right, these are called sprint, retreat, break. When I yell sprint, I want you to start running to the opposite baseline as fast as you can. Let me take these off. So when I yell sprint, you are sprinting as fast as you can. If for any reason I can't speak or I pass out, I want you to just run through that curtain into the wall, whatever you got to do. You just keep running. You don't stop till you hear from me. When I yell retreat, you're sprinting. When I yell retreat, you break down. You defensive slide at a 45-degree angle. Every 2 or 3 steps, defensive slide. Then when I yell break, sprint as hard as you can to the baseline. So just jogging through, it'll be sprint, retreat, break. So as soon as I yell break, sprint as hard as you can, stay at the baseline. Just one time each. Ready? Sprint, retreat, break, sprint. Just stay there. Retreat, just keep going. Oh, don't anticipate. I knew that was gonna happen. Break. Nice work. I need 4 guys, and everyone else can grab a sip of water, and then you 4 guys will be able to get water. Let me get you 2, 3, and another, here, you can come with us. Give these guys a hand right here, please. You guys are doing great. I love the effort. One person, you're gonna stand on the jump circle. You're gonna face that corner of the backboard. One person's gonna face that corner of the backboard. One person that corner. And where do you think you're gonna be? That's what I'm talking about. Big time. All right, now you're in an athletic stance. If I yell out number 1, you are gonna sprint to your corner, touch and sprint back. So if I yell 1, you're sprinting to this corner, touch and sprint right back. If I yell 1, where are you going? Awesome. If I yell 2, each one's going to their own corner. So it's gonna be a thing of beauty. Each 4 of you are gonna run to your corner and all 4 of you come back. If I yell 2, you sprint to your side of the backboard. Try and get both hands as high as you can and then backpedal back to where you started. So if I yell 2, you sprint to your corner of the backboard, both hands up as high as you can, backpedal back and stay there. If I yell 3, you defensive slide, get a foot out of bounds, bang, defensive slide back. 1's to the corner, 2, sprint, touch, backpedal, 3, defensive slide. You got it? I need 4 guys ready to go. 2. And y'all can encourage them a little bit. 3. Foot out of bounds. 3. 1. Awesome, awesome. Keep it up. You 4 off, new 4 on. You guys get water. You 4 get water. Everybody understand the directions? 3. 2. Get up high for me now. Backpedal, 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 backpedal. 2. And 1. Sprint. Attaboy. And grab some water. Again, what we're trying to do with that is add a reactive component. We want players to never know exactly where they need to run. Everything is going to be done either visually or through some type of audio cue. Now, the longer you make the drill, the more you're going to condition. You best believe if your players, if we just did that drill and you have them stay in there while you call 6, 7, 8, 9 different numbers, they're going to get in pretty damn good shape. One heavy ball and 5 guys, so it's 1 guy plus 4 more. There you go. All right, we're cool. You guys are gonna get right here. You're gonna face this side of the backboard and just get a single file line. 4, yeah, you're cool. And you guys are gonna do the same thing. Oh, I like that, black and white, that's pretty. We're gonna go right here. You're gonna be on this side of the backboard. We're gonna do now what's called our backboard snake. You know, they did this in Hoosiers, so this has obviously been around for a little bit, but we're gonna add some conditioning to it because we're gonna run full court. First player up, gonna throw the ball off the side of the backboard right here. Yep. And I'm gonna turn and run hang on, whoa. Run as fast as I can to get at the end of this line right here. You guys are doing the same thing, so we've got kind of an oval going on. You are to catch the ball in midair, put it back off the backboard, and then sprint to the back of the other line. Now we're on a big floor, we only got 10 guys. This is very, 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 very difficult. If I say something's difficult, it's pretty damn hard, you got it? So we're gonna see if we can go. If you guys can go for a minute, that's unbelievable. We're in Vegas right now, 20 bucks says you can't go for a minute. So you're gonna throw it off as hard as you can, you're gonna catch it in the air, put it back off, you're gonna sprint to the end of that line, and we got that on film. 20 bucks says you can't go for a minute. Ready? Go! Quick, you gotta sprint! Sprint! Can't touch the ground. If the ball touches the ground, it doesn't count. Oh man, we're looking good. Looking good for 8 seconds. Looking good. Keep it up. Oh, that's okay, we're live, we're live. Keep it up. Keep going, don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop, oh goodness gracious. 40 seconds left. Push, push, come on. Oh, time, hold up. That's okay. Everybody chill. Black, walk down nice and easy to this end. White, walk down nice and easy to this end. I'm gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. We're gonna go from the other side of the backboard now, going to the left side. Hey, give them a hand. This is super, super tough. I'll give you a second to catch your breath. Just don't put your hands on your knees because I'm gonna get really, really, really upset. And don't worry about it, 20 bucks split 10 ways ain't that big a deal. All right, we're doing the same thing, except now we'll throw and we'll turn in this direction. If you do this on a high school size court, with 10 players, it's a little more feasible. Or if you add a 12th, 13th, 14th player, it makes it a little more feasible. This is extremely difficult. And because I'm a good guy, we'll make it 30 seconds. The bet's 30 seconds. So let's see if we can do it for 30 seconds. Don't let the ball touch the ground. Let's get after it. We're live from Vegas. Ready? Go! Push! Push! That's okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You got 6 seconds left. Hey, coach, what's happening? 4, 3, 2, and time. Everybody put your hands on your head. Walk down to that baseline and walk back. Just walk. Just breathe. If you got something nasty to say it under your breath. That's big time right there. You guys did great. I'm proud of you. And I'll get the next drill set up. And you can walk back, hands on your head. Half of life is just following directions, gentlemen. Put your hands on your head and walk. There we go. Seriously, you guys are doing great. Great, great, great work. I appreciate it. And as good coaches, anytime you give them a good kick in the tail, you got to make sure you pick them up a little bit. I mean, it's a clinic for crying out loud. All right, here's what I need. Are there any guys going to be seniors next year? 2 guys? Good. You get to, how many? Oh. 2, oh, really? Never mind. My 2 tallest guys, you get to sit out. We'll just make that easy so you guys aren't fighting with each other. And I need 2 guys. My 2 tallest guys can chill. I need 2 guys in each corner of half court. 2 gentlemen standing right there, 2 gentlemen right there, there, and there. So I should have 8 players on the court. Be real. And 2 guys are just hanging out. So I should have only 8 players on the court. And then I've got 2 guys that are going to be cheering them on, right? 2 cheerleaders?
What we got?
So we got just 2 guys in the corner. All right, here's the demo right here. First time through, you're up first. Here we go, right here. Get behind me. You just stub out. I'm going to be you for a second. First guy up, you're going to sprint to the first cone, go around it, back pedal back, sprint to the second cone, round it, back pedal back, sprint to the end of this line. Got it? You're doing the same thing. Oh, no, you're cool. Where are you going, man? Oh, yeah, oh, good. You're going where you're supposed to be. First cone back, second cone back, sprint to the line directly in front of you. When the guy in front of you, that's okay. When the guy in front of you starts to sprint to the next line, next guy goes. Everyone understand? Go! Quick. Take off, get out of there. Ready, go. Quick. It's got to be a sprint. We're not here to jog, fellas. There we go, quick. Quick. Go till you get to where you started. Keep going till you get to where you started. That's okay, somebody knocks the cone, you put it back. Keep going. Now, if we had, a full program, if we had 15, 16 guys, or JV and varsity, or what have you, you can do the exact same thing on this half. You could have both halves going at the exact same time. It also works well with 3 people in each corner. This is called a suicide square. So you can put 3 people in each corner, have 2 groups going, you could have 24 players working at once. We got a great work to rest ratio. And then hold, there you go. No, you're cool, you're cool. We'll do one more time halfway through. This time we're gonna defensive slide. You're gonna face out, you're gonna defensive slide, but sprint back. Hands off your knees. Defensive slide, sprint back, and then just sprint to the end of the line. Always facing out, defensive slide, sprint back. Always facing out. That a boy. Yep, ready, go. Just go around, there you go. As I mentioned before, I've been extremely fortunate to work for and work with and have been influenced by a lot of tremendous basketball coaches and conditioning coaches. A lot of the drills I'm doing, I've stolen from somewhere, I put my own little twist on them and change them up and bring them here. I really encourage you guys to do the exact same thing. If you see a drill today that you like, but you see a way to put a new twist on it, please do it. The only thing you're limited by is your own creativity. There's a million different ways we can do this one drill right here. You can sprint forward, slide back, back pedal back, slide forward, whatever you want to do. Use your creativity. Looking good, looking good. Finish strong. A great conditioner. Now, one thing you notice with these guys who are doing an awesome job, by the way, but you notice with any program, when they get tired, what happens? We stop talking. There's no communication right now. There's no enthusiasm. Nothing good in life has been accomplished without enthusiasm. You guys need to clap it up a little bit. Clap it up. Show somebody some love. Give somebody some dap. Give somebody a high five. Walk around. Talk to each other. Dap it up. Because we're getting ready to go into the hard part now. Give them some love. Show them give them some dap. Hey, I appreciate your effort. You're doing a great job. That's nice. Spread it. Spread it around. Pay it forward. All right, I just need 2 guys for this next drill. How about everybody get to the baseline, and my 2 shortest players come out. I know, life's not fair. The quicker you learn that, the better you are. You can just wait right there. All right, this next drill, and again, we would have players on both sides doing this. Tell me your name one more time. Keith, I'm sorry I forgot that, and Nick, right? Okay. Nick, you're gonna be under the basket. Keith, you're gonna be right here. Now here's what we got, and this really is visualization. Keith's gonna get ready like he's getting ready to shoot. You're gonna come out, contest the shot, turn, box me out for 1 count, and go up and touch it on the rim or the backboard or whatever you can touch as high as you can. Go, sprint off 2 feet. Yep, that's cool. Now, as soon as you start sprinting in, if I'm Keith, I'm sprinting all the way to mid-court, touch. Now I'm coming in for, get your hands off your knees, coming in for a jump shot right here. Same thing, you're coming out, contest. There you go get the backboard, boom. We're gonna go around our 5 spots that we normally shoot from. Baseline, wing, top of the key, wing, other baseline. Now what's important for this, we've talked about visualization. I don't want you to think, oh, there's my roommate, my buddy, he's not really shooting a basketball. This guy is about to nail a J to win the game. You gotta stop him. So you're coming out here like a bat out of hell. Shot, 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 shot. He puts it up. I'm boxing him out. Going in, I'm getting that rebound because he's going to miss. Now, it's important from a timing standpoint. If he sprints down and starts coming back, I want you to visualize him being there. I don't want you to sprint out there until he's there. Once he starts stepping into his jump shot, you're going to get him. So every time you're going in like this, boom. Got it? 1 time around the horn. And you guys clap it up. Ready? Go. Sprint, sprint, sprint! Yeah. You go ahead and jump, Keith. Pretend. Let me see that J-ball, Keith. Let me see that J-ball, Keith. Oh, yeah. Get off the floor a little bit, Keith. Let me see something. Box him out. There you go. That was it. All the way to the corner. Awesome. Hey, give me something right there. My 2 tallest guys in. I love it. I love it. That's big time. That's great work. 2 tallest guys in. Same thing. Big man on campus, on the side. There you go. Ready? Same thing. Go! There you go. Sprint, sprint, sprint! There you go. Box out. There you go. Get up. Give me something.
Get up, bro. Get up, bro. Get up, bro. Get up, bro.
Hey, can you send someone down and get some more water? Thanks. Keep going all the way around. Awesome. Go get that rebound. Go get that rebound. Awesome. Hey, give them a hand, please. These guys are working really, really, really hard. And this is only the first one of a whole lineup of 3 days of speakers, which means they usually don't like me because I get them a little bit worn out, and they've got a few more coaches to speak tonight. Effort's great. Give somebody some love. Let me get 3 guards that were not in this last drill. 3 guards come out. I got 1 guy right here by this hash, 1 guy here, 1 guy here. Now, ideally, when we're defending, we want to get in a low athletic defensive stance. And I've heard in just about every gym in the world to not cross your feet on defense, which is true, because if you do this, you're in some deep stuff. But sometimes the quickest way to make a retreat step, you're going to have some type of crossover. Because certainly, I'm not the fastest guy in the world. I'm pretty quick. But if you defensive slide the length of the baseline and I'm sprinting, there's no way in hell you're ever going to catch me, right? Okay, so that's fair. So what we're going to do right here, we're going to get to the other side of the college lane in 2.5 slides. We're going to go 1, 2, and a half. I'm going to pivot, take 1 big crossover step, and I'm right back. 1, 2 and a half, crossover step, and I'm back. Got it? We're going to do 5 of those in a row. First one, just right so you get the steps down, just go at half speed. 2.5, crossover, ready, go. All of you. Crossover and back. Yeah, now you have to take a big enough crossover that you get back in one step. And we're ready to play. Let's do it again at half speed. Go. Crossover. Just get your steps down. Again, half speed, go. Excellent, one more at half speed. And then we're gonna take it up. Okay. Now just spread out so you got a little bit of width between you. We're gonna do 5 of them in a row, and let's see who finishes first. Whoever finishes first has done the drill, you go rest. Other 2 guys have 2 more to do. Other 2, so now we're gonna see who wants it. Don't cheat, gotta get a foot outside, 1 crossover step back. I'll count every time you get back to here as 1, you got 5 of them. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 5. Young man in the back, you're done. Other 2 guys, line up on the other side. Yeah, no, just 1 guy, yep. There's only 1 winner at the end of a game, right? All right. Just chill for a second. We're going to start on the other side. I didn't mean to be smart. I'm just messing with you. Start on the other side. Now, what we just did right there was we took a fairly normal drill, but we made the intensity go through the roof because we made it competitive. Again, the name of the game is teaching our players in our program to compete every rep, every set, every day. So if we can put something on it to make them do that, whether it's me saying 20 bucks if you can go 30 seconds, or me saying first guy done, you know, you're finished, we get them to compete. You can do this with your teams. Do this when you get back to with your program and next workout you have. Line your players up on the baseline. Tell them they're going to run 10 suicides in 10 minutes. Every time they run a suicide, whatever's left over from that minute is theirs to rest. So if my man right there runs a suicide in 32 seconds, he has 28 seconds to rest before we start the next one. We're going to do 10 suicides in 10 minutes. That's going to be our conditioning workout. And I want you to take a mental picture, mental notes of where your players are finishing, because every group will have it. You'll have 1 or 2 guys or girls that are going really, really hard. You'll have 3 or 4, you know, they're too cool for school. They're fine with just kind of being in the middle. Everything's cool. And then you'll always have a couple of turds in the background who aren't going hard at all. They're just chilling in the back. But as soon as you make it competitive, you tell them after the 4th one, all right, that's it. Whoever finishes first on this suicide, you get a free pair of Jordans and you're done for the day. You watch what happens. The turds all of a sudden are diving for the baseline. They're going as hard as they can. The guys in the middle, all of a sudden it's like that, they've been doing track practice. They're sprinting as hard as they can. They're going after it. And the guys in the front, unfortunately, they've been going hard all along, but they're so competitive and they're leaders by nature, they're pushing. And you've got an entire team running as hard as they can. Guys and girls are sliding for the sideline, sliding to the baseline just to try and win. And that 1 rep that you made competitive was worth 10 times more than the 4 you did before that. So anything you can do to elicit some competitiveness, to elicit a better effort, is going to give you a better response. So we're going to do this one more time, just 5, and we're doing this one just for pride because I said we had to do it. So you go 2.5, 1 crossover step back. Let's get 5 to stay alive. Ready, go. 1. Still try and win, though. 2. Excellent work. I love it. There you go. Last one. And you're cool. Nice work. Give them a hand. That's great. Nice job. Hey, give them some love real quick. Spread it around. It's awesome work. I appreciate the effort. All right. My 8 guys that did not just do that drill, here's what we got. Let me get 4 of you in that corner, 4 of you in that corner. So the 2 guys that just did the drill, you can sit out. Thank you. This is our last conditioning drill, and then we're going to do what's called finishers. Finishers. First 2 guys up, you're going to sprint the length of the court. When you get to the corner, you're going to defensive slide till you get to the lane, and then I just want you to visualize yourself guarding somebody. Every 2 or 3 steps, I just want you to defensive slide, zigzag back. When you get to the baseline, I want you to make a hard backdoor cut. So now you're on offense. You're going to sprint. You're imagining a passer's right here. You're making your backdoor cut, and just get up and put as much on the glass as you can. So a full court sprint, a defensive zigzag, backdoor cut, give me a good vertical jump as high as you can. When the guy in front of you gets to midcourt, the next guy can go. Now this is a great full court conditioner, but this one, of any of the drills, is extremely important for you to visualize if you want to get better. I want you, when you're done sprinting, I want you to visualize you're guarding the guy bringing the ball up the court. He's bringing it up and he's pushing you. He's trying to fake you out, and you've got to stay in front of him. I want you to visualize making a great backdoor cut. I'm the point guard, I'm coming, you're cutting, boom, fake, whatever. And again, if your coach teaches you, if you have some type of signal for backdoor, do it now. Now's the time to do it. Everybody understand? This is the last conditioning drill. However hard you go dictates what we do for a finisher. Another name for finishers, nail in the coffin. Ready? Go! Strap up. D up. There you go. D up. Visualize. All right, you and me. D me up. Ready? Come on. D me up. Come on. Attaboy. Excellent. Excellent. Now make your backdoor cut. Give me something on the glass. Backdoor. And relax. Everybody walk down, get some water. Hands on your head. Don't you dare sit down. Don't you dare put your hands on your knees. We're almost there, fellas. Please give them a hand. They're working really hard. It's very important that your players, males, females, high school, college, what have you, are strength training the weights on a year-round basis. Strength is an attribute that is quickly diminished. In as little as 2 to 3 weeks, you can have a pretty drastic decline in your strength levels. Almost every program I know does some type of strength training in the off-season. They go hard, 3-4 times a week. They're getting after it. Players are getting bigger, faster, stronger, the whole nine. Then the season starts, and it's no longer a priority. Practice, obviously, is extremely important, and they don't lift. And each week that goes by, players become weaker and weaker. By the time playoffs roll around, if you're fortunate enough to be in the playoffs, your players are physically at their weakest when they need to be at their strongest. And strength training doesn't need to be done for more than once or twice a week in season, 15, 20 minutes max. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. But anything to help maintain that strength will pay dividends towards the end of the season. Right now I need just one guy. Who's the captain of the team? You, yes, run. Grab the two heavy balls. I love it. And come to midcourt. We're gonna do some heavy ball handling conditioning right now. He'll probably be fine with it. It's still gonna be a little bit difficult, but this is a great finisher after a lifting workout, after an upper body workout. First thing you're gonna do, dribble both balls at shoulder height, hard as you can, 20 reps, go. Hard, pound it. We're working on strengthening the hands and fingers, working on the forearms. That's it, keep your head up, look at these folks, there you go. As soon as you get 20 of those, I want you to go waist tight as hard as you can. Control the ball, and then you're gonna go below your knees for 20. Hard, pound the ball. If we do this after an upper body strength training workout, it is extremely difficult. Excellent. Now I want you to go ahead below the knee. Quick, fingertip, finger pads, quick. That's excellent. Now do the same thing at shoulder height, but I want you to alternate them. Popcorn, quick. And then go waist, then go knees. What we do for our finishers is, again, as I talked in the beginning, is a way to add toughness. We want to take our players out of their comfort zone. We want them to step out of their comfort zone and do things that are mentally and physically tough, because they're going to need to recall on that, late in a game. Quick. All right, let me see one ball. Ready? Just around your head, fast as you can, 10 times. Around your head, quick. Shoulders are going to be on fire right now. Hands, fingers, forearms on swole. Quick. Around your waist, there you go. Quick. There you go. Oh, you already know what's going on. Cool. Then go figure 8. No dribble. Figure 8. Go. Fast as you can. That's okay. Once again, a great finisher, especially after a lifting workout. Keep going. That's okay. You're a little bit. That's all right. You're doing great. Y'all better start cheering. Quick. And relax. All right. Give him a hand, please. That's awesome. Awesome. I appreciate your effort very much. You're my line leader right here. And you guys are on a single file line right here behind. Right here. Balls in the front. You'll help me out? All right, we're going to take our watch off for the next one because last time I broke one. All right, this is our finisher, and we like to, maybe once a week we'll finish a workout at Montrose with this. This is called the car wash. You guys are going to take the ball right here. Coach Blair and I, Coach B right here, you've got to come through the car wash in order to score. We're not going to let you score. I'm going to foul the living hell out of you right now when you coming through. You can take one hard dribble. You can come through this thing. You guys have football at your school? You can come through? No? Good. You can come through like a running back. Whatever you got to do, you get through and you score this basketball. You get one shot. We're going to go to 7 right now. 7 scores, workout's done. Huh? Yeah, I don't care if you travel. You just run through this thing and you score. We're not going to let you score. So be ready. Don't lose the ball. Ready, go. There's one. Next guy. That's great. Nope. Nope. Next. Oh, in my face. There's 2. That's big time. Oh, that's it. There you go. We got you on that one. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. That's big time. 3. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Here we go. You got to score. There you go. That was like a European move. Here we go. Oh, that was nice. Good gracious. Now you know why I broke a watch. Come on, we need 3 baskets. It's okay. Oh, a little chicken wing. That was nice. Here we go. We got 2 more to get. Score it. Boom, 1 more. Nice finish. And score. And after, always give him some love. Awesome job, never personal. Nice work. Go grab some water. Great work. Great work. Let me say a couple things. I do have some DVDs with championship videos that has most of these on them. You should have gotten a handout with my contact info on it. My website is strongerteam.com. If you ever need anything from me, please just email me. If you have a question, if you're going to be in DC and would love to come watch a workout, door is always open. Anything I can do to help you or your program, I would love to be able to do that. 2 years ago, on the final game of our season, we were playing Oak Hill. Most of you have heard of. I've sent a dozen guys to the NBA in the last 10 years. They were the #1 ranked team in the nation. They had won 56 games in a row. They're our arch rival. We were ranked top 10 in the country at that time at Montrose. We're playing them the last game of the year. Now, we've got some pretty good players. We had Kevin Durant, a kid named Gravis Vasquez, who's a freshman at Maryland. So we were pretty talented. They had 3 or 4 McDonald's All-Americans. They were very talented. In the last 6 minutes of the last game of our season, we outscored the #1 team in the nation by 18 points to hit a shot at the buzzer to win and basically shock the high school basketball world. And, we've got great coaches. We have great players. But I like to believe that some of that was done because of the habits and the characteristics that we instilled in the offseason. Our players communicated through that entire game. And it was a place about this size, packed, standing room only, big-time DJ up in the corner, spinning records. You couldn't hear your heartbeat in this place, but our players are communicating. They're talking to each other, hand motions, whatever. Our players were tough. We got guys diving out of bounds. We got guys going crazy, taking charges. Toughest group of kids I've ever seen. And they competed. Every single possession mattered to them. It didn't matter if it was in the first quarter, last quarter, whatever. They competed every single possession. And again, I firmly believe that through communication, through toughness, and through competitiveness, that helped us win one of the biggest games in Montrose history. And I think if you guys instill some of these characteristics and habits with your programs on a year-round basis, hopefully something similar will follow for you. I don't have my watch. Where's Mr. Jank at? I got 2 minutes for questions? I'll take a couple questions, and if not, I will be hanging around. Like I said, if at any time you see me, if you have a question or need help, this is what I do. This is what I'm passionate about. I live for strength conditioning of basketball players. So I can help you in any way. Come up and holler at me. Send me an email. Did anybody have a question they want to ask now? Yes, sir. On our stretches, he asked if we're holding it for any count. No. For our dynamic stuff, now I choose exercises that aren't too ballistic. It's my job to keep our players healthy and safe, so I'm not going to do anything that's going to inherently, put them at risk for injury. But no, we don't do anything for, say, a count of 10 or 15 and doing all this clapping and nonsense. We're going right to it. We're moving, staying active, and being very dynamic about our warm-up. Yes, sir. If you have a player that's very hard to motivate to get that enthusiasm out, that's a great question. That's our job as coaches. Lots of times you can use peer pressure. You know, try and get the other members of the team to try and light a fire under them. Do whatever you got to do. Put that person on the spot. All right, Sammy, you're up. You got to run this sprint. You don't do it under this time, everybody else is going to run. And you watch, all of a sudden, Sammy's got a little fire under his backside. Everything will work out. And let me make a note real quick, and then I'll take a couple questions from this side. I didn't say at the beginning, as far as strength training and conditioning is concerned, it's not gender specific. Every single thing I did with these young men right here, we do with females. We do with girls, junior high, JV, high school, what have you. There's not drills that we just do for guys and drills we do for girls. Now, if you're working with a JV girls team, chances are they're not going to do a few of the drills where they have to touch the ball on the backboard unless you got some incredible girls. So, you know, you just pick a different drill. That's all. I'll take a question from this side, and then I got to roll. Yes, sir. How important is it to stretch after? In my opinion, stretching is the least important of all the attributes I'm trying to improve. In fact, the main reason we do the warm-up and the dynamic flexibility is more for the mental component. And here's why, and this is going to sound a little ridiculous. If someone walked in right now and tossed a grenade right here, y'all would just get the hell out of Dodge. Wouldn't you? No one's going to stand up and do some of these. You're going to run as fast as you can the hell out of here. There ain't a single person in this room that's going to pull a muscle. No one's going to pull a muscle. So stretching, in my mind, if you're doing it to set the template for a great workout, that's what we're trying to do. If you do want to do some static stretching afterwards, you're going to have some positive benefit from it. But if I'm only allowed a certain period of time to take players through a workout, in my opinion, that's the least important attribute. Thank you for joining us. I hope the drills and concepts I shared with you today can help you build a championship level program with your off-season workouts.